Greetings, friends. In today's video, we're going to explore some of the strangest and most fascinating creatures mentioned in the Tanakh, from mysterious bulls and sea monsters to giants and fiery beasts. Are these just ancient metaphors? Real animals described with poetic flair? Or actual mythological beings? Let's break it down. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Matt. Thank you so much for tuning in. If this is your first time here, it's a pleasure. Remember to check out my book. Links are in the description below. If you enjoy this video, consider subscribing and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future discussions. Let's dive in. Unicorns. Okay, this should be familiar territory. Horses with horns, we all know what unicorns look like. Surprisingly, they are actually mentioned quite a few times in some older Bible translations. In Hebrew, the word isn't unicorn, it's rim. Here's an example from the book of Numbers 23:22. God brought them out of Egypt. He hath as it were the strength of a rim. And another from Job 39 verses 9 and 10, where God rhetorically asks, will the rim be willing to serve you, or spend the night at your manger? Can you bind the rim in the furrow with ropes, or will he harrow the valleys after you? When the Hebrew Bible was translated into Greek, rim became monokoros, one-horned. Latin translated it as unicornus, and that's how the English unicorn entered the picture. Most scholars today believe the rim refers to the aurochs, a now extinct species of wild cattle. Over time, this got mixed up with legends of unicorns, and possibly even rhinos, like in Pliny the Elder's description. A very fierce animal called the unicorn, which has the head of a stag, the feet of an elephant, and the tail of a boar, while the rest of the body is like that of a horse. It's a translation snowball. A wild bull became a mythical unicorn, which people later confused with a rhinoceros. Two of the most iconic and mysterious creatures in the Tanakh appear in the book of Job, Behemoth and Leviathan. Let's start with Behemoth, found in Job 40 verses 15 and 24. Here are selected verses. Behold now Behemoth, which I made with you. He eats grass like an ox. Look now, his strength is in his loins, and his power is in the muscles of his belly. He makes his tail stiff like a cedar. The sinews of his thighs are knit together. His bones are like tubes of bronze, his limbs like bars of iron. He lies under the lotus trees, in the covert of the reed and marsh. The lotus trees cover him with their shadow. The willows of the brook surround him. Behold, if a river rages, he does not tremble. He is confident, though the Jordan rushes against his mouth. Many connect Behemoth with the hippopotamus due to its size, aquatic habits, and strength. Immediately after comes the Leviathan, described in Job 41. Here are some highlights. Can you draw out Leviathan with a fish hook, or press down his tongue with a rope? His back is made of rows of shields, shut up closely as with a seal. One is so near to another that no air can come between them. Out of his mouth go flames. Sparks of fire shoot forth. Smoke pours from his nostrils as from a boiling pot. His breath kindles coals, and flames go out of his mouth. Some scholars suggest Leviathan may have originally symbolized chaos, like Tiamat in Babylonian myth or Loden in Canaanite lore. But in Job, God doesn't defeat Leviathan. He praises it as an awe-inspiring creation. The Nephilim next up. The Nephilim, mentioned only twice in the Tanakh, but what a mystery they are. The first appearance is in Genesis 6 verse 4. The Nephilim were on the earth in those days, and also afterward, when the sons of God came to the daughters of men, and had children by them. They were the mighty ones who were of old, men of renown. The second is in Numbers 13:33, where the Israelite spies report, and there we saw the Nephilim, the sons of Anak, who come from the Nephilim, and we were in our own eyes like grasshoppers, and so we were in their eyes. The term Nephilim comes from the Hebrew root NFL, meaning to fall. Early Greek translations rendered it gigantes or giants. Later writings like the Book of Enoch elaborate on them as giants born from angels and human women, measuring up to 4,500 feet tall. But those are apocryphal stories, not part of the Tanakh. In the actual text, the Nephilim remain ambiguous. Were they literally giants? or just fierce warriors of legend? The Hebrew leaves that open to interpretation. In the end, the creatures described in the Tanakh, whether the mighty Rim, the colossal Behemoth, the fiery Leviathan, or the mysterious Nephilim, reveal how ancient language, translation, and cultural memory shape our understanding of Scripture. What were once powerful symbols of strength, chaos, and divine awe have over time been filtered through the lens of myth, mistranslation, and imagination. But by returning to the original Hebrew and examining these passages in their historical context, we gain deeper insight not just into the text, but into how people in the ancient world grappled with the unknown. These aren't just strange creatures. They're reflections of how humanity has always tried to understand the world, its dangers, and the power behind it all. Thanks again for watching. If you found this exploration of the Tanakh's most mysterious creatures interesting, make sure to like, subscribe, and tap the notification bell so you don't miss what's coming next. And don't forget to check out my book, links in the description below. Now I want to hear from you. Do you think these beings were symbolic, misunderstood animals, or something more? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Until next time.